What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to episode 41 of our Olympic Lyonn'S FM19 save, where today it's getting to that proper crunch time. Two league games today, two important league games. We have a 4-point cushion over Monaco. And yeah, 9 points up for grabs, 3 games left. We play Saint Etienne, who have hopped out the relegation zone for now, but they're still fighting, they're still trying to stay alive, and we really need to get things done. Of course, last episode, if you haven't watched it, please be sure to go back and watch it. We secured a place in the French Cup final, but we did lose to PSG for the first time in this save, 1-0. A sloppy mistake from one of our centre-backs cost us a goal, but listen, you can't look back, you've got to keep looking forward, right? Yeah, we've got to keep our heads up. We've got to move into this next game. And like I said, as long as we keep performing, every week that goes by is just mathematically impossible for the other teams, right? So we're on the left-hand side today as we are at home. And it's Lopez in goal with Mendy, Lenglet, Denayer, Alvarez, Toussaint, Dombele, Lovro Major, Depay, Foden and Cornet rounding out our lineup. And then there on the right-hand side, Ruffier in goal, Sobol, Subotic, Roncaglia, Larson, Jan Mvia, Selnis, Tronsden, Kazri, Mahi and Rollheiser round out their lineup. Nothing too threatening. They have a few recognisable names in there, but they aren't the biggest threat at all. We're in our classic white, they're in their classic green. And like I said, yeah, we just have to get things underway. We're the only team playing today, which is a bit annoying because I can't really, if we win, it's not annoying because I know that we grabbed the 3 points. But let's say we draw or lose, I then have to wait to see what Monaco did. So it's a bit suspenseful. I'm hoping we can just grab 3 points today. And as I said, if we keep that cushion to 4 points, there'll only be 6 points up for grabs. So it's just really squeezing them out, and it just means that there's a bit less pressure week in, week out to grab those 3 points. Alvarez goes close off the crossbar. Can Major keep it in? He does, but he gets tackled, and it's a free kick, which is great to hear. So hopefully something can come of that, although there's no highlight, and they have the throw in here to Jan Mvia. We dispossess him. Memphis charges forward, gets dispossessed. Dombele gets dispossessed as well. They're really looking up for this today defensively. We whip it in. Foden's there, gets a little bit tripped. Memphis whips it back across. Foden's there and took a lot of attempts, and we got there in the end. Foden 1-0 up. Puts us 1-0 up rather, and we're beating Saint Etienne today. They've looked pretty fierce in their challenges and they've looked up for it. Look at this, we had to whip it across a number of times, get a bit fortunate with a little shimmy from Depay, and Foden finds the space, finds the goal and finds the net, finds us the 3 points we need. It looks good right now, 7 points clear, but of course they have a game in hand, so it's not quite wrapped up yet, but it's really getting there and it's really looking good. I mean, actually, let's have a look at the league table. We're currently on 87, so we can get 6 more points, right? So we can go on to 93. Isn't quite as good as our first season, but it's still a pretty stand-up season to get 93 points. Cornet's at the back post. Why didn't he just header it? Why has he tried taking a touch there? If he headed it, it would be 2-0 up and looking comfortable. Ruffier, amazing kick or throw. Look at that. But we come back at them now, and Memphis all over the pitch today. Although Kazri has got the ball here. Lifts over to Rollheiser, who's through on goal. Lopez with a fantastic save. And I'm sure Lopez is going to win the Golden Glove this year. We definitely conceded the least amount of goals by a landslide. So, a dodgy punch I've never seen him do before. Subotic now on the ball, but luckily Alvarez is there to cover it. And we've looked a bit sloppy today. Not the Lyon I know. We're not pushing as high forward or as high up on the pitch. Saint Etienne, again, have just looked pretty busy and up for it today. And I often say that the teams that come at us are the teams that get the result, and they're really trying their hearts out here. As I said, they're not safe yet. So Foden threw in behind though. Can he double our lead? Can he double his goals for today? He can't. And like I said, Saint Etienne are by no means safe at all. 33 points. They're tied on with Guingamp, and Lille can overtake them with a win or even a draw and the like. So they really are fighting for their survival here. And I can tell because, they're really coming at us. They're really trying to get the ball forward. And it's just a bit of a ping-pongy game. I know I say that so often, but it's the only way to describe it. The ball's back and forth in a bit of a rally. And it's just about which team can finally get that killer blow, really. Alvarez now bursts forward into Cornet. A bit of a dodgy pass, but we've recovered from it. And then they get tackled. Cornet back again. Similar to our first goal, we're just trying to squeeze it into the box. We do so. Dombele chases. A bit fortunate with it bounced off the defender, but Dombele's there to secure it into the net, and that's what I'm talking about. We needed that killer blow in the rally of the back and forth, and we finally got it. A bit of luck. But I guess every championship side, I don't know, every team needs a bit of luck, right, if you're going to win the title, is essentially what I'm trying to say. And we get a little bit there, and yeah, it's looking good. A goal difference of 61 is amazing, by the way. Major whips in the ball. Cornet, oh, a lovely header from him. 20th of the season. I think that ties him as our top goal scorer in all competitions, which I think is crazy. For a winger to get 20 goals a season, you know, often people say, oh, is the striker 20 goal a season man? Our wingers have done it. So, I mean, I guess we don't have a striker, so it has to be our wingers, right? But at the same time, for wingers to do that is amazing. That's what this formation is about, exploiting more space. It provides more open space for them to exploit, and it's clearly working. We scored 81 times this season and conceded the least. So we scored the most, conceded the least. That's what it's all about, right? Foden a bit unlucky, Cornet runs into him, but Alvarez, look at that, Cornet's continued his run, Alvarez has found him, can he score again? He does, 21st of the season for him, he's performed fantastically this back end of the season, definitely going to hold on to him, give him a new contract, and see if he can continue this form into next year. Look at that, lovely touch, we're 4-0 up actually, I was saying that Etienne looked up for it and was threatening us, it's 4-0, but I still feel on the edge of my seat, you never quite know what's going to happen, right? So, yeah, shaky times, but it's looking good today. It's looking like we've done the job. And for St Etienne, it's almost like damage control now, because if they keep getting smashed like this, their goal difference is going to really suffer. And that could be what sends them down here. You know, they're in a very close, you know, relegation battle. I don't really want to see them go down, because they've had a good, yeah, you know, they've been a good side. They finished in Europa League spot last year. They may very well even be in that competition still. I doubt they are. They're not. They got knocked out. Who did they get knocked out by? And how far do they make it? The quarter-final against Man United, so not even that bad. You know, they made it quite far. Yeah, okay, Man United smashed them, but they made it pretty far. They've shown that they have got the quality. I think the European schedules just really messed them up. So I think next year they'll probably bounce back. Maybe not all the way up to the top, but at least probably mid-table if they do survive. Of course, if they don't, it could be bad times for them, as all those star players will look to leave. But yeah. As far as we go, we're just performing fantastically today, actually. Haven't really got a good grip of the game, but we've been clinical when it matters. A bit fortunate it's bounced to Memphis here as he comes forward, plays the ball to Cornet. He's got his hat-trick. What a lovely pass from Memphis. Looked like he was gonna shoot at goal, dummied it almost in the form of a pass. And Cornet, a bit fortunate it bounced to his feet, but here he is, looks like he's going to shoot, passes it through to Cornet, little toe poke, and Cornet's grabbed a hat-trick today. And he's been fantastic. Like I said, back end of the season, he's been our main man, really, for the goals. Depay's become more of a creative outlet. I think that's definitely fair to say. We'll look at his stats that at the end of the season, at the end of the game, one or the other, we'll definitely run through that. But yeah, he's definitely racked up the assists as of late. But Memphis into Lovro Major, out to Alvarez. Is he going to get on the score sheet? He does. Fantastic finish from a traditional centre-back playing wing-back. And it's 6-0 today. 6-0. Lovro Major with an assist, which is good to see. And that's a fantastic finish, as I said, from a centre-back. Look at that, lovely touch. Bang. Across the goal, into the corner. 6-0, and St Etienne, they're probably starting to worry a bit now, because they're just sinking down the table and it's just not looking good. Look at this. Aside from our goalkeeper, who has a 7.6, our lowest rating on the pitch is an 8.4. We dispossessed them again. Toussaint comes forward into Memphis Depay, into Phil Foden, into Dombele. Oof, bit of shaky one there. A bit of miscommunication about who was going to strike that, but it was a good strike in the end. Forces a corner kick, and we look really up for this. We could grab 7 today, if everything goes our way. We could definitely kick on, and Major's got 2 assists today. Is he going to grab a goal? He does. What a free kick that is. Lovely looping effort. Wow, we've looked phenomenal today. We've looked like champions. This is the performance of champions, 7-0. Look at that, lovely free kick. The keeper should do better though, admittedly. Lovro Major gets on the score sheet, and it just looks crazy on this screen. A goal and an assist for Alvarez, goal for Dombele, goal, 2 assists for Major, hat-trick for Cornet, Foden's on the score sheet, Depay's got 2 assists. It's just crazy. If we can grab 8, I'll be absolutely astounded. Don't quite think we'll make it to 10, unfortunately, but I mean, who can complain with a 7-0? Second time we've done this season as well. We've done it against Guingamp earlier on, I believe. So yeah, it's crazy stuff from us this year. And this is, yeah, as I said, definitely not what St Etienne will be definitely kicking themselves after this. Is that a free kick though? It looks like Mendy's going to get a red card, so they could grab a couple back here and maybe salvage their goal difference a little bit. That would be interesting to see. So yeah, second yellow, red card for him. Bit unfortunate, we're getting a lot of suspensions this late into the season, but like I said, week on week, we do get that a little bit closer. Larson with a corner kick for St Etienne. Can we keep a clean sheet? That's what I'm sort of hoping for now. As Cornet heads it clear. They hoof it back up, and they're really, I think they're going to try ruin our fun, and grab a goal for themselves. If we can keep a clean sheet, that's what I'm happy about, because I want Lopez to get the Golden Glove. I think he's probably going to get it anyway. If we can get him into an 8 rating as well, that would be even better. But I think he's going to get the Golden Glove anyway. He was, last time I checked, he was, like 5-6 clean sheets ahead of second place. But just want to guarantee it. Out to Memphis Depay. Can we grab an 8th? Whip it back across. It's, I don't know, it's almost like a training ground exercise here. We just crossed it back and forth. Dombele can't find the space to shoot, but Dene has an acre of space out wide. Toussaint passes off the defender, and that's full time. Lyon 7, Saint Etienne 0. Like, that is fantastic stuff from us. Fantastic stuff. Lopez saved 6 shots. And, yeah, like I said, fantastic stuff from Cornet. Depay didn't get on the score sheet today, but he did grab a handful of assists. And if you look here, Cornet is our top goal scorer in all competitions. But like I said, Depay, 14 assists, has really helped become our creative outlet. And, 34 goal contributions in 37 starts is what you want to look for in one of your star players, really. Cornet's rating is amazing. So, thankfully, we grabbed the 3 points there. We secured Champions League football at least. But, of course, we haven't quite wrapped up the title. So I'm going to hop ahead to this Nantes game. And I'm going to catch you then. Here we are then, an important game in our season, possibly the biggest game ever. We could win the league title today if we beat Nantes, who currently sit bottom of the league. They've been relegated, it's all confirmed, they don't really have to fight anymore, they're just fighting for pride. We could win the title. If we lose, Monaco and even PSG can still win the title if we lose. So, yeah, massive game. We could secure it today. And I'm just hoping we do. It'll be amazing if we somehow bottle this. It'll be worse than when Man City won the league, when Liverpool were top. Back when Gerrard slipped. Who remembers that season? Good old season that was. A bit of bad news actually for next year, probably due to our financial situation. We're in positive bank balance, right? And every year it seems, goes down and we go back up because we get all our money and then blah. We've only got 12 million next year, 12.88 million to spend in the transfer market. I guess, actually, I could tweak it around. So 26, maybe not even 26. Maybe like 20 million. 20 million to spend in this day and age isn't going to really do anything like really substantial to our immediate performance next year. But I guess we have to focus with the task on hand right now. Nantes have beat us once, we've drawn once, we've beat them 3 times. We are the favourites, we've got better form, we're first in the league. We are the favourites, let's go and play like we are the favourites. We are, let's play like it, let's not make any sloppy mistakes, let's not do anything stupid. Let's just grab the 3 points, let's leave as champions. We can get all the confetti falling down, it'll be a good time. They're on the left as they're at home. Oliero in goal, Planas, Tosca, Gigi, Payna, Pepelu, Lucas, Stefan, a regen, Ikbekme, Sar and Niasse up top. And look, Steven, a regen, is playing. Is he any good? He's actually pretty decent. He is pretty good. We're on the right-hand side. Lopez in goal. Suarez, Lenglet, Denea, Dubois round out our back 4. Dombele, Toussaint and Pineda in the middle trio with Depay, Foden and Cornet up top. Of course, Cornet is now our new top goal scorer of the year. And Depay is, of course, just creating so many chances. So, good to see them two linking up. They're in their classic yellow, I believe, and we're in our classic white. And as things stand, we are champions. We don't even have to... Yeah, as long as... Okay, PSG... Yeah, so actually, as long as we draw, at least, and Monaco don't win, we do remain champions. Yeah. We just have to match Monaco's result, basically. Suarez now gets tackled and they launch it forward, but they don't have any attackers. So Lenglet could be nice and composed. Look at that. Good stuff. Get a bit shaky when our centre-backs have the ball because they've made a few mistakes as of late. I guess that's what happens when you have ball-playing defenders. They like a bit more time on the ball, but the ones we have are pretty good. They do a solid job. Look at that ball from Pineda to Cornet. Oh my God. Wow. What a strike that is. And with that's confirmation we win the league as things stand, no matter what the other teams do. Look at that. Wow, Pineda. Lovely. Look at that. Lovely searching ball. What a volley. Off the bar, off something. Wow. Fantastic goal. 23rd of the season for him. And yeah, like I said, we are champions as things stand. It doesn't matter what PSG does. Doesn't matter what Monaco do. Marseille. I feel bad for Marseille because they were obviously leading the race for so long. But like I predicted, they fell off, right? They not fell off massively. They're only 9 points behind us, right? But they fell off. They've ended up down in 4th. That's not even a Champions League spot. Although Bordeaux have equalised against PSG. So Marseille still have hope. It'll be crazy if PSG don't make it to the Champions League, though. That would be bonkers. In a roundabout way, I kind of maybe don't want them. Yeah, I feel like they would go obviously all the way, or at least very far in the Europa League. And I feel like the coefficients would help Marseille as they do score. Munir has put them into the Champions League spots. But I feel like for coefficients and as far as like our league stature, it may actually help if... Oh, nice cross there. Toussaint with a volley, and what a strike that is. It hit it almost a bit awkwardly, but it's gone flying into the top right. Fantastic, fantastic stuff from Lucas Toussaint. The man PSG wanted. Look at this. Foden back heel. Bit fortunate it bounces out to him. Strikes it. Looked a bit awkward, but it's an amazing strike in the end. And we're 2-0 up. We're looking comfortable, but... yeah, in the grand scheme of things, maybe it's good if Marseille get more coefficients and boost theirs up a lot more with Champions League football. And then, if PSG are going to go all the way in Europe, the Europa League, that could be good for them as well because they're going to gain a decent amount of coefficients regardless. Excuse me as I have hiccups. I get hiccups quite a lot when I record. I don't know why. You lot have probably noticed by now. But we get into the second half. And it's just all looking good for me. I feel a sigh of relief as we finally grab at least one league title, right? Suarez, oh my god, we're trying to score wonder goals here. It's literally like a training ground exercise. We get another corner, Memphis Depay. What do we do here? Whips it in deep. Okay, a bit too deep because no one's there and it goes out for a goal kick. But a crazy season. The most competitive season we've definitely had. Of course, I guess the first season was competitive in the sense that us and PSG really just were in a league of our own, right? They finished on 97 points, we finished on 95. We were just phenomenal. Both teams phenomenal that year. But I mean, in the sense of that, 4 teams have all been in sort of the title race. PSG, I want to say not really. They haven't really... Oh, Cornet. Can he score? He does. Gets his 24th of the season, 2nd of the game. A bit fortunate. And the keeper's a bit sloppy there, but... Yeah, although PSG are 3rd, they've always sort of been in the background. Marseille were leading the race, then we chased them, had a battle with them, lost them. Then Monaco were lurking in the background, and then PSG were always sort of just behind Monaco or behind Marseille, and they never really looked like the immediate title challengers. So they've had a bit of a quiet year for them. Not really though. They're only 6 points behind us. That's crazy to say, but in a roundabout way, they haven't really been at the forefront of the title chase. They've always been trying to backdoor it, sneaking around the back. And they've been really consistent. They have, they took points of us this year. They've only lost 5 times. They have been really consistent. As actually they go into 2nd because Monaco are drawing with Angers, who trying to hold on to that Europa League spot. And yeah, for them, it's a massive final day of the season for those 3 teams. Massive stuff. But fortunately, we head into the final episode of the season 3. Yeah, with just, a league game that doesn't really matter too much. We can just enjoy it, enjoy a good spectacle, hopefully. And then we play PSG in the French Cup final, where I'm hoping we can secure the double, get up the Hall of Fame ranking, get myself some nice silverware, push on for next year on a high, and hopefully just get a bit of extra income, really. We need it right now to hopefully boost that transfer budget because it's looking like scraps at the minute. It's looking really, really bad. Toussaint, what can we do here? Cornet bursts forward, gets tackled, unfortunately. Can't grab his hat-trick today. And they're through. Are they going to end our clean sheet run? Well, actually, I guess PSG already did that. But, oof, headed clear. And there we go. Full-time whistle. Nantes 0, Lyon 3. There it is. The red and white confetti is falling down upon us. We are Ligue 1 champions. We finally did it. Disappointment year 1 just about. Year 2 was a lackluster season. There I am parading the trophy. I finally got my hands on it, and then we push again next year. We go again. We need to get 2 back-to-back trophies before we decide to move club. But for now, we've done it this year. We need to do it again. So that is great news. We've secured it. Let's get the confirmation in the inbox. And I can't believe it. We're title champions. We're league title holders. However you want to word it. We clinched the Ligue 1 Conforama title. Why is Benzema always talking about our team? He's at Chicago, mate. He's doing very well at Chicago. They're happy with the Ligue 1 win. Last success came in 2008. It's now 2021. I mean, that just, says it all. We haven't won it yet. They went on a massive run. Admittedly, I'm not going to stay on and then just, win like 7 in a row like they did. The premise around this series is you get 2 back-to-back titles because you don't want it to be too long, right? You don't want a massive long series. So in order to freshen it up, we're going to do 2 back-to-back league titles, and then we're going to move on. We can runner up twice, and then we finally got our hands on it. And let's just hope we can get our hands back on the French Cup as well. But there's the confirmation, we are champions. Got a nice C next to our name. That is the end of today's episode. If you did enjoy, please drop it a like. Drop it a like for winning the league title at least. Subscribe if you want to see daily Football Manager content. And I'll catch you next time, guys. See you later.